Hey guys, I am back with another horror collection video. Got some Blu-rays and some DVDs that I picked up for the last little bit. Not as much as I normally get, but what are you gonna do? All right, so I guess I'll just begin. Okay, so first up, as you see here, I have the Scream Factory release of In the Mouth of Madness. Really happy that I waited on this one. I was gonna pick up the original Blu-ray release because that came down in price from Warner Brothers last year, but never gotten around to it. And I'm glad I didn't because I had no idea that Scream Factory was going to make a deal with Warner Brothers to start releasing their titles. So now I kind of regret picking up Night School because I suspect at some point that that'll probably get a release, and hopefully they'll do Killer Party as well because both of those are on the Warner Archives website. Hopefully they'll release these things to proper Blu-ray. So I picked up a copy for my buddy Grin as well. So because sometimes these things are hard to get, and for some reason this one didn't street when it was supposed to. It ended up coming out a week later. But I'm happy to have that, and I love the cover on this one. All right. So next up, we have the Mondo Macabro release of Who Can Kill a Child. Said that kind of weird. Anyways, Who Can Kill a Child? This is an upgrade. I had the Dark Sky DVD release of this, and I wasn't going to upgrade it to this one, to the Blu-ray. But then, it's Mondo Macabro. I don't see them too often, and there's a lot more special features in this release than there is on the original release. There's also an alternate version of this movie under Island of Death. So, really happy to have this one in high definition, and I guess the transfer is better as well. All right. Next up, we have Cujo, and this is the 25th anniversary edition. I think it's the 30th anniversary edition out as well. This is the one that Andrew Ballina really likes, this edition. So I saw this at Goodwill, so I decided to pick it up. Like there's special features with this, but not sure if there's more on the other one. There's audio commentary, and then making of Cujo under the title Dog Days, and I think that's pretty much it. The rest of it's all technical specs. All right, last up for the Blu-rays, we have Annihilation. Picked this up from Family Video. I did like the director's other movie, Ex Machina, so I figured I'd give this one a shot, and I actually ended up really enjoying this one. It kind of has like a Cronenberg and H.P. Lovecraft type vibe to it, which I wasn't really expecting. I was expecting more science fiction, but this is a science fiction horror movie, and I thought it was pretty decent. I wish there was even more horror imagery in it than there was, but there were some great ideas in this one. Really did enjoy this one a lot. All right, now onto the DVDs. We'll do the last horror one first. We have Bad Apples. I remember seeing a review on this on Leo's channel, Geek Legion of Doom, and it looked really interesting. I like the idea of the Ghost of the Mask, but the movie wasn't really good. I ended up falling asleep on it, and I woke up in time to see the ending, which Leo really didn't like, and I see why he didn't like it. So I didn't pay much money for this, otherwise I wouldn't have picked it up. But I don't know. I love the idea of the mask and stuff like that. It's a shame that the movie wasn't as good as this cover art here. All right. Next up, we have a film called Amateur Teens, and this is a German kind of like teens coming of sexual awakening type of movie. This is such an odd film because it really wants to be controversial, like Larry Clark's Kids, but it's afraid to go all the way, which kind of and then the film ends right when it starts to get interesting. Like I don't know if I could recommend this movie. Like I don't know. But the one thing that I'll give it props for is that the adults in this movie are all handled well. They're not assholes. They're actually they care about the kids, and you know, which normally you don't get in films like this. All right. And next up, we have Pretty Baby. This was a really big controversial film back in the day. It stars a very young Brooke Shields, and she plays this girl that grows up in a brothel. And there are some scenes. I remember seeing this back in the 80s. I haven't seen it since. I had no idea this was even available on DVD. This one's long out of print, and I'm curious to see if they'll ever give this one a re-release. but I don't know because she has some scenes in this movie that I don't think they could pull off in today's environment. Not much in the way of special features on this release, and I'm not even sure if this has been re-released. I think it's out of print. And last up, we have an Anchor Bay release here, and it's Dutch, starring Ed O'Neill. From people who remember back in the day from Married with Children, but now, what's the other show? I can't think of the name of the other family show he's on now on ABC, or whatever. This is back in his heyday there. I'm really surprised to actually see this. This was actually a film that was produced by John Hughes back when he was making all those road trip comedies. But and it comes with the card as well. I don't think it's somewhere in the back. Yeah, this must have been the original artwork for this movie. So I'm really happy to have this one. I always did enjoy this one. I don't know if this is like one of those Thanksgiving type movies, like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, but maybe, I don't know. Essentially, he's taken his stepson across the country, and then all kinds of shenanigans happen. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this update. Before I go though, I'd like to thank everybody for giving me support. Just recently hit 800 subscribers, and I think I'm gonna do a contest in the fall, usually right around October. So I think I'm gonna probably lay back or lay off buying movies for a bit so I can save some money up, because I want to have like more than one winner for my next competition. I haven't really done that before, so it's just a matter of saving money up. I like to do something to give back to the community. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.